Hello everyone, I'll demonstrate you a short video on how to assign scripts in SSMS to Ctrl+5 shortcut buttons and how to use that. At first, you open a script file like that, press Ctrl+O, then open the script file 5, then press Ctrl+A to select everything, then Ctrl+C to copy the text into the buffer. Then the next you choose tools in the menu and choose options. Then you select under environment tab, keyboard tab and query shortcut screen. Then you choose Ctrl+5 box and press Ctrl+V to paste the script there. And then you are ready to click OK. Here is OK button. So in order our script to work, you have to press Ctrl+N to open new window, and then we're ready to use it. Press Ctrl+5, and here it is. Here's the list of all databases on my little server. So what do you see here? First, database IDs, then if database online or offline, database name, file group, file ID, and as you can see, there's some files have file ID more than 1 and 2. You know, number 1 is primary data file, 2 is temp log, and other files are additional data files. File names within that database. Then the next column is physical file name, how it's stored in the disk drive. Is it rows and log files? As you can see here, for log files we have number of VLFs in that log file. Next column is file size for that data or log file, how much space is used within that file, and it's easy to calculate free space. As you can see, some files have 98-94% of free space, so it's too much. Then we have additional autogrowth column if autogrowth is available. Like in this case, it's 0 megabytes, autogrowth is not available. Here's 10%, 512 meg. Here's the column max file size megabytes, how much that database can grow. Then next column, two columns are average read weights and average write weights. So they measure your file I/O. As you can see from those two cells, they're enormously bigger than all others. Why is that? Just we'll scroll to the left, and you can see that those two files are located on the slow D drive in my system, and everything else on the very fast C drives. So that's how you can identify I/O bottleneck. Here is the next column, shows you CPU location to the database. From here we can see which database is mostly used in our system. My system, it's AdventureWorks database 2014 for my testing purposes. Then column when database was created, if individual file is online or offline, information for log reuse weight, if there is anything holding log reuse. User access, all files have multi-user, all databases have multi-user access. Recovery model, full, simple or bulk. Then the next is compatibility level. We can see there's a couple of two databases have older compatibility level. More columns. Auto create statistics, auto update statistics, auto close, auto shrink, snapshot isolation. Some have on collation for the database, checksum for verify options, access state, read write mode active. If I had availability groups, I would have even more columns associated with those databases, like database health and within activity availability group, and most recent activity, is it primary or secondary replica, and more. Second data set shows me drives which are in hold my data or log files. In my case, I have only 2 drives, and as you can see, drive D is significantly slower than drive C. So that means if I have any crucial application, I have to put it on the C drive. And I possibly can have the third data set. Third data set will be available if I have availability groups. Then I will have all information about that availability groups, about all nodes within the group, all health conditions of groups and nodes. So the next feature here, if we click on the messages tab, we will have all information on how to use that Ctrl+5 option. And as you can see, without options, we have 3 data sets. And the second option is database name. And database name will show us, for instance, if I will move database name here. Here, and select that database name and press again Ctrl+5. We'll see information here in the first data set, only same information as before, but only for one database. Second data set is the same for all drives. Third data set is showing us showing us all properties of that database, and the fourth data set is supposed to show us backups. In this case, I will do it again, Ctrl+5, and here it is. So for AdventureWorks 2014, I have 3 backups, and I can see when those backups were taken, what kind of type of backups was taken, where those backups are stored, and the size of those backup files. So the next option, number 3, it's extra parameters. So extra parameters, mostly sorting and filtering on databases. So if we select just letter N and press Ctrl+5, so we'll have all our databases sorted in by database name order. If we select, let's say, by D, data creation, number 5, so then you can see the first database is master, then model, MSDB, and AdventureWorks, and so on. Here's the column 2003, 2014, 2015, 2016. So same sorting for data by database file size, by files usage, by read-write weights. Then filtering. Filtering is by let's say by current compatibility mode. If we select C and then press 5, what we see 2 databases, TestFF and AdventureWorks 2012, which are in older compatibility mode. And we can select, let's say, full recovery mode, and F5, here it is. So we have all databases which are in full recovery mode. As you can see here, recovery model full. And also we can filter by simple recovery model, bulk recovery model, if we have any not in multi-user mode database, if databases which are not online, if we have read-only mode for database, and possibly even more options. If you go down there again to the message tab and scroll down, you will see all queries which were used to generate that content. So you can select them, copy paste into your window, and then you can modify your workflows in the database, maybe sorting order, grouping, do whatever you want, but all those scripts will be always in your pocket, they will be always handy, and you can use them just by clicking Ctrl+5 all the time. And where to get that script? You can get it in my blog. If you will Google Slava SQL blogspot.com, and here are my favorite links. Here's SSMS query shortcuts, and just download those query shortcuts, unzip archive, and select Ctrl+5 and input it in your query shortcuts in your management studio, and enjoy the script. Thank you very much.